Before we begin today's episode, check out Talitha Coffee, award-winning coffee with a mission to bring hope and healing to survivors of trafficking. If you'd like to support this podcast and Talitha Coffee's incredible mission, you can purchase their coffee through the link in today's episode description. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes in Coffee. I am glad to be back sharing God's Word with you. How has your week been? Not the fine answer without even thinking about it, but really, how was your week? I sincerely pray that it went well. When we ask this question of others, or if someone asks us, the answers will always vary. It can often depend on where our hearts are. If we recognize that everything we have in this life is a gift from God, then before we want anything else, we recognize His grace. When we feel entitled to this life, then we can sometimes look at life as if we are being cheated. We will find and bear burdens of every single issue of this life because everything is against us, even the things that may not even be a thing. That family we were born into, they are awful because they didn't have what you wanted. Your height and athletic ability, you were cheated because you should have been different and taller or faster or stronger. Our looks, our financial foundations, everything that we see as us, we will think of it as not fair that we don't have it. Or if we do manage to obtain these things because we have an entitled perspective, we will feel as though we obtained it on our own. I am not saying that life can't sometimes get us down. Even Jesus said it himself. In this life, you will have trouble. This life was never meant to be perfect. But your gratitude will determine how well you internalize the bad and the good. In Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 19, 10 lepers were made well. They had leprosy, and Jesus made them well. Do you know what percentage of them said thank you? 10%. Only one. 90% of them didn't say anything. They went on their way. In their hearts, were they grateful? We don't know. In their hearts, were they just thinking, peace out, Jesus, got what we wanted? We don't know. But what we do know is one of them said, thank you. I have to ask myself, am I in the 90% of those who did not show gratitude? Or am I in the 10% who's willing to say thank you and actually mean it? Are you in the 10%? And if not, what's keeping you away? Life in its shades of gray can show you how fast that thing we complain about daily will be dearly missed if taken away. For example, think about your job. Even if it's not your preferred place of employment, if you like your current job, maybe consider a job you were glad to leave. If while you are working this unlovable job and it goes away right now this very moment, the level of panic that sets in can be palpable. We think about how can we make ends meet and every single thing else that comes with losing a job. Our minds race from scenario to scenario and we go into panic mode as we plan. If we are not careful, it will be hard for us to see a benefit of a job that we may not appreciate as we dread going to this place day after day. I can certainly understand being grateful for a job that I am not a fan of, but still thanking God for it. Even just being thankful in a tough situation is understanding that the Lord can bless you with something else at any point in time. Let's bring this home. Let's say at your child's school, it's $2.50 a day for lunch. It only gets the bare minimum. They are not getting the cool stuff like their friends, the extra slice of pizza and soda and whatever else. If each day they receive that $2.50 with joy for just the minimum, it's a lot easier to give them more at times. You see their appreciation. You see how much they are grateful, and it makes it easier to give more when possible. What if that same child looks at that $2.50 and goes, really? That's all you got? I'm only supposed to get the bare minimum? Your reaction might be, well, let's compare that $2.50 to nothing that you're about to get, and let's see how you like it. We are God's children. Even if God doesn't give us more for being grateful, you will certainly see more in His blessings that He is currently giving you. Gratitude will allow you to see the blessings that you are not even aware of. Ingratitude will show you everything you are missing and will strip you of the joy given by the Lord, and joy does come from the Lord. Being grateful is not just for the things in our life, it can also be for the people that God has placed around you, people who are such a powerful force in your life. You can be grateful for anything, and we should be grateful for everything because everything is the Lord's. Thank you for listening and sharing this episode of 5 Minutes in Coffee with others. Before I ask you my final question, I want to ask you two things. First, join my online Christian community on Discord. It's worth it. We have daily Bible reading and sharing, a prayer request option. It is a general Christian-based space for safe discussions. Second, please consider donating $3 to 5 Minutes in Coffee. This will go a long way in helping to make spiritual growth opportunities possible. The link for both the Discord community and to make a donation are in the description. And before you go, what's something in your life you never thought to thank Jesus for? Let me know through any of my social media links. Hope to see you on Discord. This is Jerry with 5 Minutes in Coffee.